guys, it's Rachel, and today we are making these really fun Easter egg bath bombs. Now, I don't know if your middle school experience was anything like mine, but when I was in middle school, Lush was like the big thing. Every time I hung out with my friends and we went to the mall, we always stopped by Lush. Also because it smells like aggressively happy every time you walk by it. It smells like really fruity. And then every time we went to Lush, we always stocked up on the different bath bombs, but the only thing is that they're like, what, $5 or $6 or $7 each? They're a little bit pricey, especially just for a single-use product. So today I have the perfect solution for you. I think I used that same price last video, but I just want to solve all your problems. These homemade bath bombs are so fun to do, and instead of buying like one bath bomb for $6 or $7, why not buy enough ingredients for like 30 bath bombs? And it costs you like a fraction of the price. Also, just the experience of it is really fun, and you can customize the different colors and the different scents and everything, and overall it's just a lot of fun to do. But before we get started though, don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any future videos. And now without further ado, let's get started. To start off, just add a half cup of baking soda to your bowl, then add in a quarter cup of citric acid, along with a quarter cup of Epsom salt, and a quarter cup of cornstarch. And then just go ahead and whisk it all through. Then in a separate bowl, just add in 3 teaspoons of olive oil, along with 2 teaspoons of water, and a little bit of food color or soap color. If you're gonna use food color, just make sure you don't add in too much because you don't want it to like stain your hands or your tub. Once you've got that all combined, we're just going to add in a little bit of essential oil. Today I went for this lemongrass, and I just added in a few drops. The original recipe I used called for like 1 or 2 teaspoons, but my goodness, when I added that much essential oil, it smelled like a field of lemongrass was sprouting in my studio, a little bit too overpowering. But anyways though, now I'm just going to slowly add this in with my dry ingredients. And when I say slowly add it in, I mean just a couple drops at a time really. If you add it in all at once, chances are it's gonna start fizzing because you're gonna be starting that reaction between the citric acid and the baking soda, and you wanna wait until bath time for that to happen. But once you've got it all mixed through, just cover with plastic wrap while you mix the rest of your colors. And now you're going to need your plastic Easter eggs, and we're just gonna go ahead and fill these up. You want to make sure you pack it as you go, but I find it's a lot easier to pack once you add on some more layers. So for instance, I didn't pack the purple too much, but once I added on the blue, I packed it down even more, and then even more after the green, just because it's easier to pack when there's more there. And then I'll just repeat for the other half as well. You want to overfill it just a little bit so that when you stick them together, they're going to adhere. And then just pop that into the fridge for about 30 minutes just so it can set up. And you can also make some larger eggs too. I just got these eggs from the grocery store, and unfortunately they only had like purple zebra print and like dino eggs, so I don't know what kind of theme your Easter parties are, but if it's like prehistoric disco, then let me know because I have extra eggs. Once you get these out of the fridge, you'll just want to pop them open. Now the only problem here was that these were so hard for me to pop open. So if you can, get some flimsier eggs with a little more give in the plastic. This plastic on these eggs was pretty thick, so by the time I finally got it open, I had to nudge around the egg so much that it split the egg in half. So I ended up with a whole bunch of half eggs, which was very sad. But in order to fix it, all you need is some melted liquid soap, and I just colored it yellow with some food color. So all you have to do is dip half of your egg in the soap and then stick it back together, and just like that it'll actually stay. And then you can just spoon over a little bit more liquid soap just to fill in the gaps. And then you can just run your finger along the seam just to polish it off. And you can see this works so well, you can't even tell there's a gap there. To make the filled Easter eggs, all you have to do is grab some blue bath bomb mixture and just press it into a large egg mold. Then you can pop in your rainbow egg, and it's okay if it's a little bit split, and then just fill in the gaps. Then fill in the second half as well. And you'll want to press those together. You do want to overfill that second half though, so that it'll nestle in the rainbow egg in the center. Then let that set in the fridge for about 30 minutes, and you can just pop it out of the egg mold. And this looks so beautiful. It's such a nice, perfect little oval egg. The only thing is that I unfortunately had a really hard time cutting this in half, and I think the problem was that I had made the rainbow egg the day before, so by the time I put it in the center of the other egg, it had gotten like super duper rock hard, which is totally fine and normal, but it is really hard to chop it in half neatly. but nonetheless I was determined to get that beautiful half rainbow look. So I ended up just refilling the mold basically, and then I cut in half the rainbow egg by just using the serrated knife on that single egg alone. Then I pressed it together, and that actually worked out for me. So then here I'm just going to pop it out of the mold after I let it set overnight. And you can see this looks beautiful, and it's a great way if you really want to see that perfect center. And then of course you gotta test this out, so I just threw it in some warm water and you can see that fizz. It's a really nice addition to your bath because the Epsom salt will soothe sore muscles, the olive oil will soften your skin, and the baking soda and citric acid will make it all fizzy. Alright guys, our Easter egg bath bombs are finished now, and I think that these are so much fun to do. These also make really great Easter gifts if you want to give them out in baskets or something, or you can just use them all yourself, which is also pretty fun. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already for lots more videos like this one, and you can also check out my Etsy sticker shop right over there. I sell different kawaii planner stickers that you can put in your agenda just to help you stay motivated and organized. And you can also follow me on social media at kawaiisweetwearld, and I think that's about it. I'll see you guys all back here very soon. Bye guys!